Iran just shot down an American Apache helicopter in the Strait of Hormuz. This is the most advanced rotary wing aircraft that we own. It's gone. And Trump just said 3 words that should make Tehran very nervous. We must respond. So is this the moment that World War III starts? Or is America about to remind the world exactly who runs this planet?
The big question is, what comes next if the president says that the U.S. is going to respond? The U.S. military did make a first-of-its-kind rescue with an unmanned drone boat to rescue the airmen. President Trump adding that the U.S. is going to respond to this attack in kind. We don't know what that means at the moment, though. Senior White House correspondent Peter Doocy with the read from 1600 Pennsylvania. Peter, what do you got?
John, it probably means that the president is about to order something big in Iran be blown up. We know a couple days ago he was in the Oval Office and was asked if a red line for restarting a hot war against Iran would be U.S. troops being killed. And he said that would be a good reason to resume military operations. There were no U.S. troops killed here, but it seems like Iran was trying really, really hard to kill U.S. troops because they did shoot down an Apache helicopter. We've got the president's post. He says, I've just been informed by our great military that last night the Iranians shot down one of our highly sophisticated Apache helicopters while patrolling over the Strait of Hormuz. There were 2 pilots involved. Both are safe and uninjured.
Amen.
Nevertheless,
Thank God.
The United States must, of necessity, respond to this attack. This is brand new. We had been told over the last couple of hours that an Apache was down and that an operational first for the U.S. military was using this drone, this water-based drone. We've got some info on it. It's a 24-foot-long ASV, autonomous surface vessel. They call it the US Navy Corsair. It's got a 1,000-mile nautical range and 35-knot top speed. We don't know exactly how the drone contributed to the search, but it is credited with helping save these guys' lives as they were plucked out of the Strait of Hormuz. And we would expect to hear more from President Trump about exactly what the appropriate response is here. But it's definitely going to delay any kind of a peace, final peace plan.
All right, so let's break down exactly what just happened and why the next 48 hours could reshape the entire Middle East. Iran didn't accidentally clip a drone. They didn't just fire a warning shot. They deliberately targeted and destroyed a US Army Apache helicopter. This is a $30 million proven killing machine in one of the most strategically critical waterways on Earth. 20% of the world's oil flows through that strait. 20%. So this wasn't just a mistake. This was a message from Iran. And Trump? Well, he's about to send a message right back. He drew the red line at American casualties. These pilots thankfully walked away this time. But Trump isn't waiting for body bags to act. He's saying that the line was crossed anyways. Think about what that means. He's not negotiating, and he's not trying to convene some war committee. He's not calling the UN. He's telling Iran, you touched American iron and now there are consequences. That's not recklessness. That's deterrence. And that's the language an authoritarian regime will only understand. For 8 years, we've watched weak, apologetic foreign policy invite an attack after an attack. We've had allies abandon us when we most needed them. We threw pallets of cash just right out the window to Tehran in the dead of night. And what did we get for that? Nothing. We got actually this type of response. More aggression, more provocations, and more Americans in the crosshairs. Not anymore. So Donald Trump, the lion, didn't just wake up. This lion is now going off the chain and he's going to respond. And Iran picked the worst possible week to find out what that means. So here's the real question that America should be asking right now. What does Trump hit? Naval assets, if there are any more? Iranian oil structure? The last of the remaining Revolutionary Guard command centers? Well, let me put it this way. Every option is on the table, and every option sends a different signal to every enemy that's watching, have it be in Beijing, Moscow, or Pyongyang. The world is watching Donald Trump right now, and all of our allies are watching as well. Our enemies, well, they're going to be watching too from Tehran, and right now, they're all wondering the same thing that you are. So I want to hear from you right now down in the comments. Does Donald Trump strike back hard, or does he play it smart and kind of surgical? What would you do? Drop your answer below. Be sure to smash that like button too if you believe America cannot let this go unanswered. Subscribe, hit that bell, because I promise you, this story breaks again before midnight and you do not want to miss any part of it. The lion is awake now, and Iran is just about to find out. We're just getting started. Be sure to like and subscribe to The Chris Locke Show for the latest America First news, conservative commentary, and the stories that mainstream media refuses to cover. These two videos right up here, they're going to be next. Pick your favorite. I'll see you over there.